Burns with his hips back. Oh, big toss.
That highlight was your Dirty Flow takedown. Coming to you from the Northeast Duels. We were joined there with Ed Piccola, Kurt McGlock, and Mike Kraus. Chael Sonnen, Clay Guida, and Bermudez also in the crowd, keeping it real. Now Maryland has a great day at the tournament. They go 3-0, taking out Bucknell, Northern Iowa, and Central Michigan. They win 25 out of 30 matches on the day. At 165, it's their #2 ranked wrestler, Josh Asper. He's dominating and now 10-0 on the season. Guys looking forward to a possible matchup with David Taylor
the Magic
in the
Man.
Nittany Line Open next week. Also, Kyle John and Christian Boley look real good while going undefeated on the day. Here's Maryland coach Kerry McCoy with some thoughts on the performance.
You know, we got to get better in a couple areas. A lot of it is mental, which is good because those are the easier things to fix. We can work on. Technically, we've gotten better, and we're going to continue to get better. But yeah, it was a good day.
Binghamton?
The Bearcats go 4-0 on the day. They take down Purdue, Army, Arizona State, and Eastern Michigan. The Bearcats are 6-0 now, tying the school record for consecutive wins. Now number 6, Justin Lister, he goes 4-0 on the day, scores tons of bonus points. And at 149 is Donnie Vincent, another perfect performance by the Bearcats. And here's Pat Papalizio talking about them Cats.
I like the fight in our guys and the attitude and the hustle, and something we've been working on the last couple weeks, and we've showed it out there. We won a lot of close matches, overtime matches, and obviously that was the result in some of the dual meets.
One more great performance on the day at the Northeast Duels. It's Levi Cooper, Arizona State. If you can remember, his run started last year at the NCAAs. It's kind of a surprise All-American. But here at the Northeast Duels, he takes down #1 Zach Rayer, defending national champion from Lehigh. Awesome job, Levi. All right, Sunday, Bader. Virginia Tech heads to Virginia. Had to be one of the most exciting big live duels in Flow history.
That's right, we're at the John Paul Jones Arena on the campus of University of Virginia. Things got kicked off at 125 pounds in a barn burner. It was Matt Snyder from Virginia and Ty Mitz from Virginia Tech taking things into
extra innings.
We go to overtime, no takedowns, and in the second ride out, it's Matt Snyder coming away with a come from behind victory. He wins that one 9-8. Virginia wins 3 of the first 4 matches. They go up 9-3, and we head into the bout at 157 pounds. It's number 5, Jesse Dong for Virginia Tech. He goes down, gets taken down immediately in the first period, comes back, scores 8 unanswered points to win that match, 8-2. Virginia Tech wins 3 in a row from there, and they go up 12-9. We're going to pick up things at 184 pounds. It was John Fosse from Virginia and John Dixon from Virginia Tech. These two have had a couple close ones in the past, 1 2-point matches, but it's Fosse coming out immediately with a takedown to backs. He's got 2:55 riding time after the first period. He goes on to win a major decision, puts Virginia ahead 13-12. Virginia Tech picks up the win at 197, so we go into heavyweights with a 15-13 score, which means the winner of this match will win the dual meet for their team. We got Ethan Hayes from Virginia and Chris Penny from Virginia Tech. 11 seconds to go. Penny gets the takedown to go up by 1. They go out of bounds. 7 seconds on the clock. The freshman Ethan Hayes from Virginia stands up, kicks forward, rolls free, hits his stage. We're going into overtime. In overtime, it's Chris Penny from Virginia Tech getting the takedown and sealing the dual meet for Virginia Tech in what was arguably the most exciting dual meet of the season.
And that was your Monday match of the week.
Big thanks to Bud Gordon and his son Bane for helping out at that big live duel. And speaking of live action, we had Mark Morris streaming live from the Matttown Open at Lock Haven.
And a lot of cool things in this coverage, but my favorite, it's seeing Eric Hess back in the lineup. This PA State champ coming out of Benton in high school, now at Lehigh. Eric battles cancer over the last couple of years, but he's now back in a singlet competing. He wrestles teammate Joey Napoli in the finals. Check out the Matttown Open finals. Thank you, Mark Morris.
All right, our first of 2 Dirty User highlights in this show comes to us from Nick Dardanes of Minnesota with a nasty lifter return, called a legal slam.
But it looked sweet.
Let's just hope he was wearing his tap-out mouth guard. All right, looking at the weekend ahead, we've got high school action, we've got college action, we've got Flow Nationals
We're
majors.
going to get things kicked off in Las Vegas. It's the Cliff Keen invite. Fretwell, Roper, BroFlow 5000. I'll be there with Bader, and it's going to be sick. We got an unreal field littered with top 20 teams, major implications on national standings here, and we're going to be going live for a big live duel on Saturday.
Joe, it's not a dual meet.
It's freaking 10 sweet matches. Deal with it.
Another Flow Nationals major.
Thank you, Matt Keel. We got the Skyline Elite Opener coming to you opening weekend in Virginia Wrestling. Gonna see action from Christiansburg, Robinson, Skyline, among other great Virginia teams. Champions are gonna be seated at Flow Nationals coming to you March 31st, April 1st, Drexel University, Nasty, PA.
All right, FloWrestling going to be down in Florida covering the Cougar Invite. Super excited to be there. One of the toughest tournaments in this state. 32 teams, some of the toughest teams from the South, including Collins Hill, Brandon, Florida. Look for that coverage coming at you from Mean Gene Stevens.
You're the man, Gene. Unfortunately, Bader, you're going to miss the Vegas finals, but everything's going to be all right.
Quite all right. I'm going to be headed over to Ames, Iowa to catch an awesome in-state rivalry. It's going to be Tom Brand and the #1 ranked Iowa Hawkeyes marching into enemy territory to take on the Iowa State Cyclones.
Make sure and check these fireworks out next week on Flow. A lot of dirty highlights and user coverages being uploaded to Flow these days. If you want to try your hand at helping wrestling, shoot us an email at contribute@flowwrestling.org. You can upload your dirty user highlight to the link found on the homepage of Flow Wrestling.
And we're going to leave you with this dirty user highlight, a super duck from UPenn's Matt Pinero. Thanks for watching FloCenter. We'll see you next week.